Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sneaker Podcast. This is Season 6, Episode 18, and I'm your host, Mike D, alongside my brother from another mother, Christopher Chu. What up, Chris?
Yo.
We also got Sean Collard in the house. What up, Sean?
Hey now.
Hashtag Freak Clo is in effect still, everyone. Freak Clo. Don't forget, the Sneaker Podcast is brought to you by Sneaker Logic Sneaker Cleaner. Go check them out, sneaker-logic.com, and use our coupon code TSP15. Get 15% off your organic sneaker cleaner, brought to you by our friends right here in Canada. So go check it out. Sneaker Logic _official on the gram. Go give them a follow and check it out because they're keeping our sneakers clean, that's for sure. What's up, fellas?
Can I just, before we move on, I have to say, because I know he listens.
Yes, do it.
My brother Sean is getting married.
Congratulations to Sean, brother,
my brother
Sean.
and his fiance. Now fiance Isabella, or as we call her, Bella. My brother proposed last week, and they are getting married. Holy
That's
shit!
awesome.
Okay,
He's becoming a man.
He's becoming a man. He's taking that step, like all of us have taken.
Yes. Very happy for
we
him.
will welcome you to this club. It's exclusive.
It is exclusive. Not many of us in this club,
but you're pretty cool, so you're allowed in. Okay, so while we're talking about Sean for a second, maybe we can analyze how he did this, because I saw a picture.
Did you see the video?
I did not see a video. I would love to see a video.
Yeah,
but I saw a picture.
Yes.
Now, he did get down on one knee.
He sure did.
But before he got down on said knee,
yes,
he removed said sneaker.
He removed the sneaker on his right leg, on his right foot, so that it would not
cornball.
crease any foot. Yeah.
He's not part of that crease gang.
Everything for the gram, this guy. Everything for the gram.
I mean, we're talking about it on our podcast, so it had to have done something.
Exactly.
So he's thinking mission accomplished.
That's right. It worked.
Nice.
Yeah, congratulations, Sean. We are super happy for you and your soon-to-be wife. Congratulations again. Go follow him at Sean. Tell him
at Wally K _ kicks.
Wally _ kicks.
At Sneaker
514
Logic
Restorations.
_ official at 514 Restorations.
Exactly.
At Champagne Wally. He's got to trim the herd there. He's got to trim the herd.
Yeah, he goes by many names. Listen to your brother roasting you on the pod already.
No, it's all good. It's all.
I know, it's all love. It's all love.
That's right.
Congratulations, Wally. We appreciate you, brother. Before we get into it, boys, let's kick off the podcast like we always do, and that's with what we wore on feet today. It's kind of a weird kind of day. We got a text message this morning being, "Hey guys, when are we going to pod today?" And I responded with, "As soon as possible."
Yeah.
Usually we record in the evening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
late.
Chris is like, "Yo, let's do it in 15 minutes." I'm like, "Let's make it 30." So we're fresh. We're fresh out. We're fresh up, full of energy, as you can hear.
Daytime pod.
It's gonna be a good pod. But
just enough time to put on a shirt. No bottoms though. No bottoms.
No bottoms. No.
So I have yet to put on a pair of sneakers today, but I will tell you what I intend to wear. I want to start getting into undies season, my friends.
Oh, very nice.
And because it is a holiday here in Canada, Victoria Day weekend, Monday, May 2-4 weekend, as some people like to call it. I'm going to break out a pair of my ZX Torsion Foot Patrols to wear today. So that's what I'm going to wear today on feet.
Nice.
Don't have them on yet.
Nice.
But we're getting there.
So you're undiesing all these sneakers as summer progresses?
Yes.
Is the first pair you undies more meaningful, or the last pair you undies more meaningful?
I think it'll be the last pair. Yeah. Right. First pair is just more the anticipation of getting into wearing something new. And really looking forward to that. I also got some retro ZX 1000s that I really want to wear that I have yet to wear.
ZX 1000. Okay.
That was the original release of the A to ZX. Was the retro, the R in the alphabet. Just a heads up. But hey, enough about me, guys. Sean, what are you wearing on feet today?
Well, like you said, Mike, it's Monday morning,
It's a
holiday
crisp
Monday
Monday
morning.
morning.
Haven't left the house, but I am going to do some errands after the pod, a little grocery shopping.
Maybe Home
And
Depot.
I'm going to match what I'm wearing on my torso.
I know
I'm
that
wearing
picture.
it-
Oh, there you go. Yes.
It's if you guys can see it on
He has
YouTube,
a very long torso.
It actually says, you can't see it, but I'm not going to stand up. It actually says MJ Mondays on this T-shirt. MJ
Oh,
Mondays.
Oh,
you see?
okay. I see what you did there.
Yes, so I'm going to be wearing my 2013 royal blue Air Jordan ones to go do some grocery shopping later.
So they
Exciting
coined the
times.
MJ Monday thing, or there's no hashtag. It's just MJ Mondays.
It just says MJ Mondays. Yeah,
Right.
there's no hashtag on it, but yeah, they put it on this T-shirt, and this the famous Michael Jordan poster where he's on the runway with the royal blue track pants and tank top, Air Jordan tank top, and yeah, that's what it is.
Possibly the most tapered pair of pants he's ever worn.
Possibly,
Possibly.
and those beautiful royal blue ones on his feet.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's a recognizable shot right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Iconic.
yeah.
Sean and I were talking recently because I was watching The Last Dance, rewatching it, and
I need to do that.
in the 97, 98 season, they wear like these white like warm-ups, I guess you call them, like the whole suit, and it looks good.
Yeah, so
And
good.
I asked Sean if he owned the whole suit.
No, just I have the red jacket. I don't have the home jacket. I have the away jacket in red.
I'm
But
just
I don't have the
mentioning,
pants though.
in case someone has a lead on a full suit.
Yes,
Right.
Need.
Holler at your boy.
I need that white one. Yeah, I definitely need the white track, the full track suit, the full warm up suit,
Extra large?
extra large,
Or back then.
maybe even
probably
double XL,
large.
man. Back then
No.
they probably but back then they wore them baggy.
Yeah.
True.
Maybe
True.
they may go double triple XL just so they're
Okay.
baggy enough.
I think
Okay.
they wore like a lot of clothing under it too.
Yeah,
It wasn't just
yeah,
their
shorts and then their
jerseys.
undershorts and their spandex shorts and then their
4 pairs
Hoodie.
of socks.
They put their hoodie under there.
Yeah, I have the red
Hoodie
jacket.
Jordan.
Like I have the away jacket, and I got it XL, and I think I might actually prefer it a bit bigger. It's not small, but by any means, but it's
But not
I was a bit of a more of a
90s baggier.
Yeah, like a bit bigger, bit baggier exactly. So let's go double XL. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy.
I can just picture you now with like the jacket down to your knees or something like that.
Hey man,
I once
Bringing it
I
back.
was
Bringing it back.
reading a book about the Fab Five. If you guys know about the Michigan Five, and they kind of brought in the
timeout.
Michigan.
Oh,
yes, the Christopher River, yeah.
Christopher, timeout.
They were kind of the guys that started wearing the baggier shorts on court and everything.
Yeah.
And there was a story about Jalen Rose going to the biggest guy on the team when they all got their uniforms, and he told him, "Yo, trade me your shorts."
Oh man.
And
Let's
they were
trade
like,
shorts.
yeah, everyone came out from the tunnel and everything, and Jalen Rose came out in a tent.
Wow.
Like, yeah, so it was funny.
Love it.
So
90s were a different era, man.
Yeah, they were different monsters.
All baggy.
Mike, do you wear jerseys? Like hockey jerseys? I wouldn't wear hockey jerseys.
So I do wear hockey jerseys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple. I will be wearing one this evening
mm-hmm.
as the Toronto Maple Leafs take on the Montreal Canadiens
Right.
Yeah.
in the third game of the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
And what's happened so far, Mike? Can you tell us?
Yes, the Leafs lost the first game
Mm-hmm.
and kicked Montreal's ass the second
Okay. So it's tied.
So we're back to
I
zero.
don't follow hockey.
game. Back to zero.
So it's a square. Back to
We're
square
neutral.
one. Clean slate.
Yeah.
Clean slate.
Yeah, clean slate tonight. Kicking off in Montreal. It's going to be pretty exciting. I'm excited to watch it. Might get the barbecue going.
Ooh.
You know?
That's nice.
Maybe a little grill master action.
I have
I
to
like
say,
that
I
a
watched
lot.
the Knicks play last night
Yo.
against the Atlanta Hawks, and while the Knicks lost, first of all, it's exciting to see them in the playoffs, regardless. But that game was a fucking great game.
It's
It
a
was
good game.
exciting from start to finish. They lost by 2 the Knicks, but that Trae Young man, they couldn't stop him.
He's a big time player.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't really playing a defense against him either, but they couldn't stop him regardless. No,
I
but
like the Knicks.
he's solid. He's a solid player for
Everyone's
sure.
feisty on the Knicks, man.
Yeah. Although our boy,
RJ?
not RJ.
Oh.
Fuck. Why am I blanking all of a sudden? The big
Come on,
guy.
Sean.
The big guy.
The big guy, the
God.
tall guy.
Oh, I'm so blanked out
Julius
right now.
Randle.
Randall. I want to say Russell. I want to say Russell. Randall. He did not show up last night. Randall did not show up last night. We had one big three towards the end of the game, but which is good to bring them ahead one. But before that, he was like, I think he went overall 6 for like 24 or something like that, and got to the free throw line once.
He brought them there, so it's
yeah.
okay. First game,
I think it's first
get
game
used
jitters.
to it.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Most of these guys have never been in the playoffs before in their lives, except for Derrick Rose had a great game last night. It was like Derrick Rose of old, man. He was the pro who's leading the way.
I read this whole thing.
Off the bench, by the way.
There's a whole thing. If you go on Instagram and you look at Derrick Rose's profile, D Rose, I think it's probably his last post, where it's the post where he's holding a basketball.
Mm-hmm.
If you read the whole text, it's like, it's cool. He talks about how people refer to him as, "Oh, you look like vintage D Rose," but he's
the
like,
same D Rose.
No, he hasn't changed.
He just changed his game.
He has
changed his game.
Yeah.
And he likens it to playing chess and everything. Like, he lost his queen early in the game,
Yes.
but then he learned how to move his pawn up the board and get his queen back. So it's like, you're like, fuck this guy. I love Derrick Rose. It's great the way, and to see him in the playoffs like this is amazing. He's been playing great basketball since what we call the All-Star break.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Impressive. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he turned it up another notch last night too. It was great to see. He really was. He took control when he had to, and it was like, and coming off the bench now, he's coming off the bench these days. So it's like even that alone to a pro player who was like an MVP at one time, fucking to come off the bench and put your ego in check, but just come out and do the job and then dominate on top of that. I mean, didn't dominate to the point where they won the game, but they came damn close, and he did a great job. So
it matters who's on the court at the end of the game. That's
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Tell that to Manu.
Yeah,
Ginobili.
exactly.
This is not the sports talk podcast.
Sports talk podcast, but
It
talking
could be.
about D Rose, Chris, did you wear D Roses on feet today?
I didn't.
Oh, the build-up
But,
was for nothing.
Too bad.
I did wear some Fear of God times Nike Skyline 2,
Jeez.
the black pair. I like them. They're super comfy. They're cool. My only issue with that is the upper is fully black.
Yeah.
You can't see the details.
It's very blacked out.
So I know what I'm wearing, but like,
Can anyone appreciate it when you're just walking
from
by?
afar, it just looks like I'm wearing a black and a cream shoe. Yeah, so
Right.
but still like them a lot.
Those who know, and
Right.
that's all that matters.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, there's only so much you could do. So
I
there's only so much.
realize that I pull those out to wear because I'm not running out of, but I seem to have less options for summer shoes.
Well, hopefully Sean's got some summer shoes because it's time for new shoes.
What a segue. Holy shit.
Look at that
That was
transition.
I've said this many times, but you are a pro of pros, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Hopefully Sean.
I did this once for a job, but then
I know,
'cause I
Mr.
got
Virgin
fired.
Radio. Well, hey, you know what? You can't steal all that off and not get away with it. So
Yeah, whatever.
uh
Quit trying to
just
make me feel
kidding.
better.
Just kidding.
Quit trying to make me feel better. New shoes, everybody. And Sean, the last time we spoke to you, it sounded like you had some stuff in the mail.
Listen, I have 4 pairs that I picked up. Okay, it's no big deal. It really isn't a big deal. It's just I got some. I'm happy with them.
He's a hunter, baby.
I'll go. The two pairs are. It's actually 1 pair because so Foot Locker Canada had a sale, 25% off sale on these sneakers. So I picked up another pair, and this is the Nike Air Structure.
Oh,
OG.
man.
That's a cool
Yes, 25% off. Right out the gate because these haven't been in their store very long, and so they've been hitting the sales racks. But on top of that, so I got that pair, and then in the OG colorway, and then
I can see vibes there.
shortly, like I think the next day was the beginning of Eid, the Eid Mubarak, Eid the Islam celebration. and they had a 20% off on top of the 25% off.
Oh man.
So I got these for quite a bit cheaper. So I'm actually probably going to return one of the pairs.
Oh, I was going to say dubbies.
This is a triple up now at this
Oh,
point.
shit.
Yeah.
The other thing, I would keep all three. The only reason I'm contemplating not keeping all three and returning one is because they only had a size 11, and I take 11 and a half in these, so they're quite snug. Like they're wearable snug.
Gotcha.
But it's like a little bit less comfortable than I'd like. So I might return one of those. But we'll see. You know me, I'm the king of keeping everything.
That's right.
But maybe not. Maybe I'm not. We'll see that a little bit later. So the next
The foreshadowing.
the next item up for bid is the I don't know why I was looking. I had a kick to get some more pro leathers, and I went on to where I've gotten a few pro leathers before. Our good friends over at Essence. And they had a sale.
Guess the color. Guess the color.
Oh, guess it.
Orange.
I'm going
Mm-mm.
red.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh,
I did not
you
expect that.
flipped it on us.
Yeah.
Yes. This could
That's
be a
nice.
summer shoe. It could be a summer shoe.
Okay.
So the reason I got these, first of all, they were 20% off. So I got that. They were like, I think $68. It's barely. It's like I found the change underneath the car, the seat in my car.
Okay.
Like that. I'm just kidding.
One asshole.
But I mean, when you pay $68 for a pair of sneakers, when I'm used to
Yeah.
paying like $300 for a pair of
Mm.
sneakers.
Yeah.
It feels like it doesn't even make a dent,
Massive win.
which is sad because $68 is nothing to sneeze at. So I got a black and white air. See, I'm conditioned.
Wow.
I'm conditioned. Brainwashed. I'm brainwashed. Black and white Converse Pro leather low.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the reason I got these, I even looked at them, was because a couple months ago, I think Magic Johnson posted these. He was wearing these on like a birthday post. It was his
Really?
birthday back in February, and he posted he was wearing these. So I'm like, you know what? I looked for them. I wasn't going to pay full price, but for $68, boom.
Happy belated birthday.
Very
Magic Johnson,
Converse
yes.
weapons.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Celtics.
Well, that's why first time I saw them, like, is he wearing weapons and
Yeah,
bird
weapons
weapons on top of it
Yeah.
all? But no, I looked closer, and they were definitely the pro leathers. But so I like
Great summer shoe.
Yeah.
Great summer shoe. This could be a summer shoe. It's a high, another pro leather in the white and royal blue color.
That's nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's classy.
Maybe too high for a summer shoe, but I love this color blue on these. It just screams 80s or even 70s, really.
You just have to wear it open if you're gonna wear it.
Yeah,
Summer.
I'm not good at wearing them open. I'm just not good at.
If
I don't know
they're-
how
if
to
they're-
leave my laces. They're hanging all
Yeah.
over the place. I'm not good at the lace thing to leave them open like that. But you really do. Yeah, if I'm wearing shorts, they got to be left open for sure. But the leather's really nice on this pair. It's actually nicer than the other pairs I've gotten. So I'm not sure if they upped their or they found a new cow or what they did. But
You just got a different cow.
yeah, so very, very
Wow.
exactly. Very. I also have another pair coming in soon, hopefully. But I'll
Did
talk
you
about
check
that
the
a
front
little bit.
doorstep?
It's not that close. It's not
Okay.
that
Not
close.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not there yet.
I will say it has to be verified. So
Ooh.
Oh.
yes.
We'll get into it a bit later.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna talk about Sean's first time later, but
Yeah.
and we'll leave that.
Those are my
First
4
time
pickups
up to
for
you.
for the week.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, Sean. Very nice.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yes, sirs.
New shoes. There we go.
I didn't do the new shoes. Oh well.
Well, you can do it now.
Everyone with
Get it
headphones is
clipped.
just like Jesus.
Yeah. So technically a new shoe, technically not a new shoe. I've had these in hand for a while now, but I couldn't really talk about them yet. It is the Puma Dreamer 2 in what they call the off-season colorway. So as
Right.
those who know, J. Cole dropped his latest album called The Off Season.
Right.
And unbeknownst even to myself, this red colorway is called the off-season colorway.
Very cool.
I've had them in hand because I was asked to take some photos of them, but I couldn't reveal that I had them because I didn't know when the release date was or blah, blah.
Mhm.
So I waited till after I submitted all my photos, and then boom, release date just passed. I think it was Friday. And it's cool to see like all the Puma athletes wearing it. So I was like, I think it's safe for me to like,
Puma.
show them. So very cool. Just it's weird. The fact that they call it the off-season colorway makes them even more desirable to me or cool to me. So very happy I got these. I have the red, I have the yellow now in the Dreamer 2.
It's a
And because of
very
that,
performance-looking shoe.
yeah, it's good. It's snug. For those, a lot of people message me to ask about sizing. What I can tell you is I have a wide foot, and it's I went true to size-ish, but it's very snug.
Okay.
But it's a performance shoe,
Right. Yeah.
right. So there's extra padding,
Sure.
but like with wear, it kind of unsnugs a bit. So that's that.
So would
But
you
try
say
them out
you're
if you can? But no,
would you say you're a true size 10, slightly on the wider side?
slightly on the wider side, up
Okay.
close to like 5'4"
Okay.
with shoes on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
This shoe and the whole campaign around J. Cole's new album, the new shoe dropping, his pro basketball career starting in I think it's in Africa. He plays for Rwanda. All that prompted one of my latest pickups that's in the mail. So I won't talk about them yet, but
Man, the build-up was
coming
there.
soon.
Keep the people guessing.
Yeah. Oh,
Provocative.
I have one more thing that I picked up.
Ooh.
It's not a shoe, but it's a hat. It's a WNBA hat.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, and it's from this shop in your neck of the woods, Mike. It's Make Way.
Make way.
Make
Shout out
Way.
to the ladies at Make Way.
Yeah, I think it's makeway.co on Instagram.
Mhm.
And
.co?
I think so. On Instagram.
On the
Not
gram.
on-
on
not
Instagram.
on-
Sorry, on
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
Okay.
And they specialize. I think it's basically like a shop for women, or like they sell mostly products that are geared towards women. So it's cool. I think they had like this I don't know, exclusive rights to this hat maybe, because I haven't seen it anywhere else.
Mhm.
And it's really cool. They had one run of them a while back and they sold out, and when they restocked them, I jumped on it. Like I got a hat for the wifey too.
Nice.
Oh, sick. Yeah, they're doing some really cool things over there. They got a really nice shop as well. Check them out, downtown Toronto.
Yep.
I forget where they are exactly.
It's 28 Bathurst Street.
28 Bathurst Street. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So it's like literally right downtown.
Yeah. So they call it's a sneakers, streetwear, and things boutique for women by women.
Very
Makeway.co.
cool.
Love that.
Yep. Shout out.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right
Shout
now.
out. Yeah, go check it out. A lot
Yeah,
of
man.
stuff for the ladies over there and for the guys. Everything. Everyone. Also want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Quality for keeping our pants nice and panted and our shorts always shorted. I'm kidding. Yes, but go check them out. Use our coupon code POD20. Get 20% off your order at quality.com. A lot of stuff going on with quality.com, especially for the ladies. So if you have a special lady in your life you'd like to treat to some sick streetwear, go check it out, quality.com. Chris, that looks like a little quality piece you got on right there. Perfect for summertime.
Yeah, it's one of their
Former summer
like the
pieces.
floral
Yeah.
shirts and stuff.
It's to show the guns.
You know what I've noticed? They've been releasing some matching hoodies and shorts combos
It's
at
the thing,
Koala.
man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It looks good, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
look.
I'm not a top to bottom match type of guy unless it's denim.
Yeah.
Denim on denim.
Yeah,
but
man.
whatever they're putting out, I'm like, yo, that looks nice, and it looks really comfy.
Yeah.
Like soft.
Dude, most of the time around the house, I'm rocking my Quality Perfect hoodie with my essential shorts, all in forest green. And like my neighbors have commented, be like, "Oh, that's a sick suit." I'm like, "Thanks."
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's perfect for chilling, especially with the way the world is right now. A lot of people staying at home. If you want to be comfy and cozy and warm, but still stunting on people at the same time, go check it out, quality.com.
Yeah.
Quality.com. All right. Moving on to what has been flooding our feeds, and we were talking about it a little bit before the podcast. And I know, Sean, I just want to get you riled up a little bit.
Shit.
The Nike LeBron 8 Low Miami Nights could be returning in 2021. Now, first, we'll talk about the shoe, and then we'll talk about LeBron. So
We don't have
the
to.
shoe. No. Okay. Wow.
You don't have to.
Wow.
Yeah.
I listen. I wake up angry at 47 years old. I wake up angry. So you want to make me more angry already?
At just LeBron? At just LeBron, though?
Just La Flop. We'll leave it at
LaFlop.
that.
Exactly. LaFlop. Well, LeBron 8 low has always been a pretty predominant LeBron, sought after. When you see people wearing LeBrons, if it's not this in a low form, it could be the, what is it? The
Sprite?
6?
There's a
LeBron 6.
in low form.
Yeah, in low form. Is there a 6 low?
No, I think you were right saying that the 8 was the one that made it.
It was like,
popular.
it made it like, oh, okay, you could wear this as a low as well.
I think when they first released the 8 lows only came in very limited numbers. Like they were really, really hard to get. Like this Miami Nights colorway was almost impossible to get.
Yeah, and it
The
released
Sprite
like
colorway was
10 years
more-
ago.
Yeah, the Sprite colorway was more attainable, but still very sought after.
Yeah,
I
I could go
think
for a Sprite.
yeah. I don't know if Miami Nights. It's always weird when they release colorways of teams that players were part of
Part
in
of
the past.
In the past,
But,
yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
not current. Like they're
Yeah.
still playing, and it's like weird. So
Do you find that they can't really take the team colors really and throw it on a shoe because they no longer play for said team?
I mean, if you're very limited. If let's say they only
You
put
have to
out
tread
Lakers
lightly almost.
colorways,
Yeah,
and this one doesn't really have any of the Miami Heat colors unless you take into consideration their Miami Vice jerseys. But I don't know if anyone that's a super fan of sneakers right now like still care about LeBron the same way as back when he was with Miami, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Mm.
I don't know. You have to be like a LeBron fan since
yeah.
for years and years
Yeah.
and be like,
Well,
I remember that was a great time.
I bet you in Miami he wasn't getting hit in the chin or anything like that. You know,
he's never been hit in the chin. Let's
Sweet
leave it at
chin
that.
music. Yeah.
sweet chin music.
He still hasn't been hit in the chin.
And we talk about this now. I will go right out and say it. I am not a massive basketball. I don't watch basketball all the time. I appreciate the game and do watch once in a while, but I don't pay attention like crazy.
Well,
but
Chris
from
and
what I hear,
yeah,
things are getting a little excessive.
I make no qualms. I have no excuses. I am not a LeBron James fan. Everybody knows that. I will occasionally will throw something up on my page about anti-LeBron-ish, even just insinuating I might be anti-LeBron-ish, and people go nuts on me and like, you shouldn't be posting that, man. You're beneath you. I'm like, listen, calm down. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
Calm down. Yeah.
And there's no denying the guy's one of the greatest players of all time. You want to argue he's the greatest? Okay. But what I cannot stand is this. Like, there's a certain thing called, when we all did it as players. If you played basketball, you sold a call at some point in your career, in your basketball life. You've sold a call. You took a charge. You maybe threw yourself back a little extra hard to make it look like this guy really hit me down. I took that charge. But I've never seen. I don't know that I've ever seen, especially the guy who's the self-proclaimed greatest player in the world, fake getting hit and then fake getting injured ever. I've never seen this before, and he's still doing it to this day.
Yeah.
Like, if you're the greatest player in the world, why are you faking injury?
Yeah.
Writhing around on the ground in pain, and you weren't even hit. So I guess what Mike was referring to, what Chris and I were talking about before the pod, is that there's a clip of him, LeBron, supposedly getting hit in the chin with an elbow. Who's the player that
Toscano from
Right.
from the Warriors.
And so you see they cut to LeBron pointing to his chin, like trying to get the ref's attention, pointing to his chin over and over, and then pointing to his elbow, saying he got hit in the chin with the guy's elbow, like, come on, you got to open your eyes kind of thing. And then they show the replay, and the guy, his elbow, he not only was not hit with the elbow, nothing came close to his face.
Yeah.
But he throws himself back, and he's on the ground, and he's holding his chin, and he never even got hit. What greatest player in the world does this kind of bullshit?
I mean,
You can talk to me about stats all day long. I don't give a fuck about your stats. If your greatest player in the world has to fake injury, he ceases being the greatest player in the world. That's it. I'm done. I'm dropping a mic if I had a mic here. I have a mic. Look, boom, I'm dropping
Don't
it.
drop it. No.
I can't
No,
drop
don't
it. I
do
can't afford a new one.
Yeah.
It fucking drives me mental that people just look past this fake injury bullshit he does. Sorry, you see what you've done, Mike? Do you see what you've done?
You know what this was? This was me getting that Chloe energy out of you.
Yeah.
You know?
I just don't understand how people look past that. He
Yeah.
fakes getting injured on a regular basis, not once, not twice. Through his entire career, he fakes getting injured. There's one clip, and I made the mistake of searching on YouTube for LeBron flops, and there's a compilation of flops. And this fucking guy, after one time faking, throws his head back, and he's on the ground. He's holding his eye. He got hit in the eye. And he gets up and looks at his teammates and winks. This motherfucker winked at his teammates after faking getting injured. Like, is this some sort of like gameplay that everybody's taught when they're kids? No. But the quote unquote greatest, heavy air quotes, greatest player in the game fakes getting injured, guys. Doesn't that get under your skin? Anybody out there? Doesn't it get under your skin?
I don't even watch, and it makes me upset.
Oh my God. It's the weakest shit I've ever seen.
If I want to watch flopping, I'd watch soccer.
One of the greatest of all time. He'll never be the greatest of all time to me because he fakes getting injured.
Stuff like that. Yeah. And that's a great argument. Fantastic argument. And I'm sure someone
I'm not even
listening
saying, you don't
will
even
argue it back.
I'm not even talking about Michael Jordan at this point. I'm talking about anybody. You can say anybody else is the greatest player in the world, and I'll be like, you know what? I see a point. Because they didn't fake getting injured on the court.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, that's my triggered 7 for the week.
I mean, I love it.
DM me at Christopher.Chu.
Whoa.
I'll defend the point.
Yeah.
I was like, and you know what? I'm a big fan of guys like Marcus Smart or Kyle Lowry, who also
Kyle
flop,
Lowry.
Okay, I'll say it.
There's
they
flopping,
flop, but it's part of their job description. Marcus Smart is a disruptor. Like, he's supposed to do the dirty work.
Yeah.
So that's part of his bag.
Yeah.
I have to admit, if he were part of an opposing team, I'd hate him for it.
Yeah.
But since he's playing for my team, I'm like, that's great. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be hated.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be nitpicked for that. Lowry he's super tough, and he does that too. But also, it's part of his bag. You know, he does, out of the 10 charges that he takes, and this guy takes a lot of charges, Lowry.
Yeah.
He'll oversell maybe 2, you know?
Yeah.
All the rest of the time, he's like probably one of the shortest guys on the court,
right?
And he's taking the biggest hits,
right?
So fine, but if you're one of the biggest guys on the court,
6'8",
arguably,
what, 260, solid fucking muscle,
you and then on the same night you see,
and you're getting hit by a guy who's 6'1", 2 if you're lucky.
On the same night, a guy that's rail thin, 6'10", goes flying through the air and lands so awkwardly that his arm is kind of like bent backwards. I'm talking about KD. Also a guy that people are not necessarily fans of. The guy flew through the air, fell down hard, and he got up. No problem. People were shocked at how he jumped up so quick. So you can't tell me that he didn't get hurt, but you got like it doesn't.
It makes for me. And again, it's not even just that he flops, because I've seen people. Everybody's sold. Like I started this whole thing out. We've all, if you were a player, you sold a call. You tried to sell a call to the ref. This guy fakes injury. He fakes injury. That's not fucking normal. No one else. I don't know that anybody else is faking getting injured, let alone the supposed greatest player in the game. It just rubs me so wrong. You have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably do have an idea because I've been screaming for the past 10 minutes, but
yeah.
Oh my God. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy your shoes though.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Thanks, Mike.
No problem.
It's on vacation day here, man. It's a holiday. You're making me yell and scream and so I'm swearing.
I'd rather you get it out now before you head to the grocery store.
On the day of Victoria. Victoria Day.
On the Victoria Day. All right, moving on. Let's talk a little undefeated Nike Dunk Low. Very cool. Very, very cool. I've been now, of course, Dunks blowing up right now. Absolutely. We talk about Dunks pretty much every show. And slapping that 5-strike undefeated logo definitely helps the case when it's sought after as much
Great,
as, you
great
know.
logo, great logo. Undefeated
Fantastic
logo is one of the
logo.
best ones.
I
But
agree.
what I like is the scales. I don't know what type of animal, the scale replication that they have
like
at
the
the
toe
front
box?
of the toe box. That's what, to me, like for me, brought it up a few notches. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I believe it's supposed to be like almost a tribute to the original Air Force One undefeated.
Right.
So it does use some of the same kind of tooling, maybe. But really cool. Yeah, it was.
Oh yes, it's a Dunk versus AF1 pack.
Exactly. It's supposed to be like a dedication to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Okay.
And McLaren.
I am not the target
they did a little
audience.
collab with McLaren.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I left my McLaren in my other garage. So yeah.
I've decided a while back to not get into the dunk business.
Dunk game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stick with Jay's.
I'll stick with other stuff. I'll leave that lane clear. Like I won't drive there.
Oh, okay.
Because it's too much to get into.
Well,
Too
switching
much.
your title from Air Jordan 1 guy to Dunk guy would be a little difficult.
Yeah.
So
I have three pairs of Dunks.
Lows,
I
highs.
have one pair of lows, a hemp dunk, but not the SBs, like a regular. They were like a olive green, like an olive green dunk, low and a hemp. And then I have the Be True to Your School. I have the red and the blue. So I guess that would be Duke, right?
they are kicking out so many colorways of the Nike Dunk.
Oh, it's insane,
crazy. That's why
it's crazy because those dunk highs that I got, which would probably sell out now. I got them because they were I got them for like $100 each on sale, 40% off or something.
And do you think it's just giving a little bit more to a different market because they're releasing them most of the time in like skate shops and stuff like that? Yeah. And, skate shops don't get Jordans or anything like that all the time. So having like a release week after week after week after week has to be good for the business itself.
Well, the SB Dunk gets released at the skate shop, but the Dunk doesn't, which is actually, to your point, is pretty good because it makes it more special for the skate shop to have the SB Dunk releases.
Yeah.
I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, listeners, but the SB Dunk is a more sought after shoe than
I think so. Yeah.
regular
It seems
Dunk.
yeah. I think you're right on that one.
Yeah.
My bad.
No. I mean,
every time
correct.
when I think of a dunk, though, when I just think of dunk in my head, I think of the one that was like yellow and black.
The goldenrod.
Goldenrod is
the
that what
high,
it is?
right?
Yeah, the high.
Yeah.
It's funny because I think Jordan Brand is actually releasing an Air Jordan 1 high that's very similar to that colorway, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called the Pollen or something that's supposed to release in August.
Yeah, I think we spoke about it briefly on a previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
I think new images came out of it, came out for the shoe.
Yeah,
and
a day or two ago.
Right, the materials being used don't agree with me.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay. Well, elaborate on that.
Is it the yellow part is like a nubuck? Is it like a short-haired nubuck? Is that what it is? Like, yeah.
I would prefer all leather.
All leather, yeah.
All same type of leather because the side panels, the black
and the toe box
portion looks tumbled. That's the word.
Yeah.
Tumbled black leather with yellow nubuck
suede. Yeah. There's too many different textures going on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go from ultra rough to ultra smooth. Yeah. I rather just the one leather, like I don't know, regular Jordan 1 leather, all around the shoe. And now I was on board with this release. I am now hard pass.
Pass. Chris is off the boat. Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, when I first saw pictures of this shoe, that was the first thing I noticed was the yellow paneling. I'm like, oh, what is that?
Yeah.
Because everything else looks decent.
Yeah.
So
And I don't know, guys. I don't know if you saw pictures. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but the tongue tag, the words Nike Air are in white. I don't know if that's the final version.
Mm-hmm.
Nike Air is in white and the swoosh is black.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
And so from afar, it looks like there's only a swoosh and no Nike Air because the white and the yellow kind of
right
meld into each other.
don't.
I rather it had been all black.
No bueno.
Yeah.
No bueno. All right. Well, continuing with our Air Jordan 1 high talk, we'll talk about the Electro Orange. Now, I find that Jordan. Now, I don't know the story behind this colorway. I don't know anything about it. I just see the colorway and think, oh my god, more of this stuff. It's not because Sean. I'm sure that we would love to see OG colorways all the time. I'm sure Jordan Brand has to stray once in a while. But it's just stuff like this that I don't get.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like this colorway.
I don't get it.
No.
Mike, does it make you think of Iraq? The ZX?
Not really.
No?
Not really. No. Is that gray or it's white, right?
It's white.
I can't tell you, man.
It's
I
weird.
can't tell if it's nubuck or leather.
I don't know.
It's a very weird pairing of colors.
Yeah.
Right?
It doesn't tell a story. It doesn't make sense.
No.
Have you seen the insoles? Massive Nike Air tags on the inside?
No.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Know. I don't like that. Well, what I do like about it, and this will be the only thing I like about it, is the tongue tag. It's blacked out, white Nike Air, orange swoosh. I do like that. I don't like anything else.
I don't even like the name.
Yeah,
Electro
Orange.
No.
Well, at least it's not hyper orange or royal.
I
orange.
prefer a hyper orange, which is a weird thing to say. But
it's weird. Fan. It's weird, and it looks like it comes with round laces too. Also weird.
Are they round? No,
I'm seeing round, sir.
I don't think so.
No,
I'm not seeing round. No.
Okay, well maybe they're just a tick flat lace. Are you seeing what weird. I'm seeing? Orange laces. Orange laces are round.
Oh wait, the orange laces. Oh yes, but I don't know that those. That's what comes
oval.
with it though.
Whatever.
Because I'm looking at other pictures and they all have flat laces.
All have flat. Okay. Yeah. Well, hey,
look, there's a.
Right.
Flat. Interesting.
That looks more like it might be an actual release pair. As opposed to this one might be maybe that guy just threw in some round laces.
Anyways, ugly shoe in my opinion. Sorry.
I mean, it's not an ugly shoe. It's an ugly colorway.
Ugly colorway. Thank you. Great looking shoe.
Yeah,
ugly colorway.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Saved me there.
We are not the target audience.
We are not the target audience of the Electro Orange.
To each their own.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about the Adidas.
I can take a break.
Yeah, you can take a break. Now, we've mentioned it before. On the podcast, and back in one of the original releases of AZX campaign that happened last year and this year was the National Parks Foundation collaboration with a ZX 7000 ? I'm pretty sure it was 7,000.
Right.
I think it was 7,000. And it was the Joshua Tree collab, which is really cool. But now it was 5,000. Sorry, my bad. 5,000. But now we're going to get some different silhouettes and some different locations. We're going to have a ZX 10,000 Crater Lake. We are going to have a ZX 9,000 Glacier.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite, the ZX 8,000 Yellowstone National Park. Now, the significance to this is I have been to Yellowstone National Park. I have been there with my father, and so this and it being a ZX 8,000,
from
1989, the year I was born. I'm like, this makes sense. I need this shoe. So really exciting. This is going to be a sick collab. I love the materials that are on the ZX 8000 just because it looks almost taken down, but it's going to have some nubuck on it. It's going to have some suede. I love the insoles, and I love the torsion bar is a little different too.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't have a solid torsion bar. It's kind of like a multicolored, which is sick. It's got the Yellowstone geyser on the tongue, which I love. Again, Cordura also involved in this because Cordura was on all of the national parks collabs. The Glacier one, Glacier ZX 9000.
I like that one a lot.
It's nice. It's clean. It's clean. It's icy, as you could say. You know, hence the Glacier.
I'll say all three pairs are it's a nice job in terms of using the colors that represent each park and incorporating them into a shoe without it being outlandish. Like
exactly, it's not too
much. It looks good. Yeah,
it's not too much, and I find they did a really good job at collaborating with whoever the design team was on these. Was fantastic.
And I like. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just saying, can't go wrong with ZX 10,000 in the Crater Lake. Yeah, so nice. So
I like
nice.
that. All three pairs, the pull tab at the back or loop, loop, whatever you call it, they all say National Park Foundation.
Exactly. Yeah, just cool. like the 5,000 from Joshua Tree.
Yeah,
really cool. I love how the pairs all snap together. So each foot has a snap on it. They snap together, so you can throw them like over a backpack.
Yes, I see that. That is smart. That's cool.
Really cool. And you know, for anyone that likes to get out in the woods with this Cordura involvement, could be a little bit more forgiving if you're going to go hiking or anything like that with this.
Right.
So yeah, sick collab. Really looking forward to that one. And
you know what I would have liked if the tongue patch, you could remove it.
You can.
You can?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, on Joshua Tree you could. On these, it looks like you can as well.
Oh, that's very cool then.
Yeah, and I believe it comes with a couple extra patches. So don't hold me to that because I don't have a pair.
Right.
Yo, Adidas, holler. Holler.
It's good. I like this pack. It's a very solid pack.
Solid pack. Great summer pack. Moving on to some more collaborations because I've been seeing a lot of this online. Adidas and M&M's doing a candy coated collab, which is kind of cool. Of course, we know M&M's from their crazy commercials. It's him. You know, if you know, you know. If you don't, watch some more TV at Christmas time. But yeah, some different colorways. You're gonna get all the colors basically of M&M's. You're gonna get brown, red, yellow, and blue. Of course, these are just digital renderings that we're seeing right now on the Forum. So Forum being very popular right now, very popular shoe. And I think it's going to do really well into fall time. So I think fall we're going to see a lot more Forum stuff.
Oh,
I do think that's a great fall shoe, especially in its high form.
Just in time for Halloween.
There you go.
You know,
spooky.
A bit of candy.
Ooh. Yeah, that's you put two and two together there. I know nothing. I don't know when these are releasing, but yeah, that's a great idea.
I think October 15th they start popping out.
Boom, there you go.
And more coming in November.
Just before Christmas or just before Halloween. So there you go. Boys, I did find something. Sean, I need your blessing here, sir. I found me a pair of the 84 Forum highs in my size.
So
I tracked them down. I found them. I have them coming.
Wow.
They're coming. Do I wear? See, me, I want to pull the strap off and wear it without a strap.
Yeah, why would you pull the strap off?
You mean cut it off?
No, I think it comes off. Like
does it?
Velcroed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Velcroed, and you could just pull it off.
And you're talking about the blue pair, the blue stripe pair.
No, I'm not.
Pair.
Sorry, I'm talking about like the gray pair. It's almost released around the same time as the neutral gray. Jordan 1.
Yeah.
But I'm looking to not wear it with strap.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Yeah. He wants it strapless.
Strapless.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm not a huge strap guy.
Strap advocate.
Yeah. Does it come off though? I'm looking at it now. I don't know if it comes off.
So whether Mike goes strapless or strap on, you're in.
Regardless,
I'm
if
in.
I
Mike
want it
has a
off,
strap on.
I'm in
You're
all the way
in.
around.
regardless,
Yeah.
if it doesn't is not able to come off, I will make it come off.
Right.
Oh, don't do
So
that. Don't destroy your sneaker.
If you're using
Whoa.
the strap on,
It doesn't
you're
come
gonna
off.
make it come off.
It
is what
doesn't
you're
come off,
saying.
and that
Whoa.
strap is
Right?
connected. That strap is connected all the way around to the other side of the shoe, and it goes
Yeah.
down to or underneath the 3 stripes. You're not going to want to cut that thing off, man.
What? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's the whole upper is connected to that strap. Like there's a crisscross. Yeah, you can't cut that off. It would look weird because it's all connected to the part on the side panel.
Yeah.
Sorry to break the news to you,
Thanks-
but
thanks
you
for
can't cut it
breaking-
off, Mike.
thanks
Okay,
for
you asked
breaking
for
my
my blessing.
heart.
I'm not giving it.
thanks for breaking my heart, Sean.
Well, to Sean's defense, you riled him up early on in the show.
I've been trying
And
to
then
calm
you
down ever
asked him
since.
for his
Yeah.
blessing.
Exactly.
That doesn't work.
ridiculous.
Should have done it reverse.
Reverse.
Yeah.
Hit me for the blessing before you rile me up next time.
So after looking at it, because I know I can remove them on the lows.
So it's the low.
So it doesn't look like I can on the highs.
Nope. Sorry.
I mean, if I gotta wear them with them, they're gonna be loose like the old Air Force
Yeah,
One
yeah.
days. You know,
For sure. You wear it
Just
loose. You don't cut
flopping
it off.
all over the place.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
when the strap's on, you don't want it flopping all over.
That's right. Exactly.
Okay,
You
enough
don't want
with
a
the
floppy strap.
talk. Okay, we're gonna get like a check against us or something. I don't know. Okay, let's talk about Ronnie Feigen, Kith, and Vans. Today released part of their Monday program, Kith and Vans collaboration.
Yeah.
How many
very
pairs?
cool.
How many pairs, Chris?
I
A
didn't
lot.
count because
It's
I
for
was
kids
so
too.
Yeah, the kids pairs are really nice.
They're cute.
Like they look very. You could put them on a shelf and have them displayed, and it would look really cool. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say a good 10.
Yeah, there's
About
there's
10
a
pairs.
bunch. There's a
10
bunch.
pairs of different Vans, all with different patterns on them.
Yep.
I think to note, there's one that has like it's called Treescape. That one I think was at the forefront of their campaign.
Yeah, that
The
was
Treescape one. There's also one that I like a lot. It's the Paisley one. Kind of looks like it's called Paisley Gibraltar Sea.
Yeah,
Huh?
all too small. I'm looking on the website right now as we're talking about it. Pretty much all gone, unless
Yeah.
you have baby feet.
Yeah, look at this. Gibraltar Sea is a good colorway name. Electro Orange. No.
It's not. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Well, look who's designing these ones, and look who's
True,
I'm
true,
just
true.
saying,
Hmm.
he's a design genius. Anyways, yes, the Kith for Vault by Vans, OG classic slip-on LX. Wow, that's a long name.
It's nice, man. The whole
Very
pack
nice.
is nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
great summer shoe.
Great.
Great summer shoe.
Great summer shoe.
summer shoe.
Slip-on Vans or just Vans in general. Everyone, great summer shoe. Just
Very.
saying.
Yeah.
Chris and I were talking pre-pod that I need to get myself a new pair of the not pro model,
The old school.
old school pro. Old school pros are favorite. Love them. Old schools. They look great, and you can just bang them right up. Anyways,
Yep.
let's keep this train moving, everyone. Let's keep this train moving. Now, a little earlier on the podcast, we mentioned Sean's first time. Now,
Mm.
some of us have had a first time. Some of us have not had a first time.
What?
Sean, let's talk about your first time selling a shoe on StockX. Whoa!
Oh, I am no longer the 47-year-old virgin, boys and girls.
Nope,
out there.
nope. It happened. It happened, everyone.
Yes, as crazy as it may sound, I have sold a pair of sneakers.
Now, yeah, well, that in its own is its own thing because Sean does not sell sneakers.
I do not sell sneakers. It felt
buys
very, very weird.
sneakers.
I'm not going to lie to you. I hesitated. Like I was like, I had it on stock. I put it up on StockX, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
The
I don't know.
racket
It felt
started.
very, very weird to me to be selling a pair of sneakers. But so what I ended up selling, I had doubles of, and one of the doubles I only wore once, and it was to a birthday party, to my nephew's birthday party. It was only because I gave him the same sneaker. So it was a white cement 4 from 2012.
Wow.
I still had a dead stock pair. And you know what? I said, I've been wanting since 2019 to get a second pair of the Air Jordan 11 playoff, the black and reds.
Right.
That came out that year, because I was 100% sure that those would be like re-released. They'd be like a restock of them during All-Star Weekend in 2020. They didn't have them anywhere, so I didn't try to get a second pair when they first released, because I thought, you know what, I'll just get another one when All-Star Weekend, because the year before when I went to Charlotte, the Concords were not all over the place, but I was able to easily get the Concords. Another pair of the Concords. So I said, I'll do the same thing. I'll get the pair of the black and reds when I go to Chicago for All-Star Weekend. They didn't have them anywhere. There was no restock anywhere of those. So I saw my friend Brian at OG Sneaker Nerd. Shout out. He showed me a picture of him wearing, or not me, but in my group chat with the OG Support Group guys, showed us a pair of him wearing his pair of the 2019 playoff 11s. Looked like it was maybe his son's basketball game or something. And it just looks so good. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I really, really want a pair that I can wear, because I really want to keep one pair at that stock. And I can't wear this pair unless I get a second pair. So unless I secure a second pair. So I said, you know what? Prices are crazy on StockX right now. Prices are crazy everywhere. Let me see if I can sell a pair of sneakers to get another pair of sneakers. Ooh. So basically and Chris was actually the one who talked me through this, because like I asked him, should I take them to a local spot and see if they'll take them and maybe trade them, or what can you do there? He's like, you know, you're better off just selling a pair on StockX and just taking the money and buying the pair that you want, and it'll basically be a trade. Mm-hmm. That's actually what I ended up doing. So I sold a pair of the 2012 white cement 4s, and I have immediately purchased.
Amazing.
A pair. I ended up having to spend like maybe an extra $20 for the black and red, which was nothing. So they should be there on their way to the authentication process right now, and I should have them, I guess, next week sometime, hopefully. But I have to say, when I saw that money go into my account, I'm like, this is good. This feels good.
Yeah, that's good.
So then I start going through all the pairs I have doubles of that I've never worn and never planned to wear, and I'm like, oh. So I actually have I think 2 or 3 more. I have 3 more pairs on StockX right now.
It is decided.
Yeah, I think that'll be it though. No, I think that'll be it, because I can't think of any other pairs that I'd be willing to get rid of. Yeah. But really, I want these pairs to go so that I can just get more sneakers. There are other pairs that I want more. So hopefully they'll sell as well.
Sean's gonna be rocking a pair of Travis Scott's soon.
You're in the beginning stages of being a reseller, Sean. Okay,
I did feel slimy at first when I sold the pair, but as soon as I got the second pair, I didn't feel as much of I felt like it was a trade. It was a trade for me.
I noticed that you emphasized the word immediately.
Yeah,
trying to convince yourself that the money coming in was actually transferred directly back out.
It went out
your Jordan 11.
As soon as it came in, it went right back out again.
Right. More like a trade than a reselling move, than to invest into more sneakers.
You could actually say I paid $20 for a pair of playoff 11s.
Right. It does not absolve you from the reason that extra $20.
Yeah, I definitely benefited. I definitely benefited from the current market right now. Because a pair of I'll say what I sold them for. I sold my pair of 2012 Air Jordan 4 white cements for $610, and that is fucking ridiculous.
Canadian.
That's Canadian, yes. Yeah. And after the fees and all that shit, I ended up with, I think it was $533, I think, in pocket, which is still like almost $250 more than I paid for them originally.
Yeah.
And they've been sitting for
double what I paid, at least double what I paid for them, at least. And they've been sitting in my closet since for the last 9 years. So it felt good to get a pair that I'm going to actually wear finally. Although I'll have a second pair on ice, but I have to say I'm very excited to get my second pair of playoff 11s in. Very, very excited. So thank you to whoever bought my sneakers on StockX. Yeah. If you bought a pair for $610 Canadian, they're mine.
They were yours.
My personal stash. They were from my personal stash.
I think the whole part where you're like, well, I just did it a little bit, and that's it. I'm done. I'm done with
Yeah.
the selling on StockX. I think it'll come and go. That feeling.
One
I
big
think,
job.
It might. Yeah.
it'll come because maybe right now you're not looking for something specifically, but then one day, one night, you'll be hunting online, and you're like,
Yeah.
you know what? I've always wanted this pair, much like the feeling you had for the black and red Jordan 11, the playoff. You'll be like, why? And then you're like, let me just check how much they cost
Yeah.
on StockX
Yeah.
or any other
Yeah.
site, resale site. And then you'll be like, well, I think I could get this much for this double of this other pair that I have.
Listen, I hear you. And I will say it's very tempting to get, but there aren't, I really did go through mentally go through a lot of my pairs, and there really are hardly any that I'm willing to get rid of. There's even a pair, the 2013 Chicago ones, right? They have the Jumpman branding on them.
Yeah.
I have no intention of wearing them. I'm not even really a fan of them because they have the Jumpman branding on them. They are selling regularly for $1,500 on StockX. And I'm like, I'd be fucking stupid to not sell these things, right? And even if I'm just to pay off a Visa bill or something.
Yeah.
But
I have a used pair I'm trying to sell.
I also have in my fucking stupid memory that I got this. I lined up at West NYC, it's a boutique in New York City in Manhattan on 72nd Street, West NYC,
That's how they
with
get
my
you.
wife on release day.
Right.
And they were selling the Knicks ones and the Chicago ones on the same day, and they came out like 20 minutes before the store was opening, saying you could only have one or the other. You cannot have either. You can't have both. One of each. So I got my wife to go in and say she wanted the Chicago ones for me, and I bought the Knicks ones. And they kind of looked at us and laughed at us, like, "Oh, is she going to really wear an 11.5?" And we laughed, but they let us do it. So I have that memory. I have the sentimental memory in my head of this pair. And I'm like, fuck, I can't do it. I can't, even for $1,500, I can't do it.
But the thing is that memory is still going to be there.
It will, but I'll also have the tangible experience of holding the sneaker that was there with me that my wife got.
True. But you just told us the story and you didn't have the shoe in hand. So we still saw
but
you
when
there.
I look, I can hold the sneaker that is still part of that story. It's still,
I get it.
It's still part of it. So
I get that.
I'm not saying I'll never ever sell it or think of other pairs I want to sell, but right now I do. Like I said, I've got 3 pairs up there for sale. So I'm a big time reseller, guys. I'm going to open up my shop in the coming weeks. No, but seriously, I got 3 pairs, and hopefully, and I can even tell you what I'm selling. I'm selling a 2013 Black Toe 1, size 12. I'm selling a 2009 white and red, or some people call it cherry 12, and I'm selling a 2013 Royal 1 also. They're all 3 of those. They're pretty good pairs that are up there.
I was gonna say 2013 Royal 1. What's that sitting at now?
Not as much as you would think. I think I listed it at 700, something like that, which is still a lot of fucking money for a sneaker I paid, I think, $200 for, or 100.
Kidding.
It was 160 Canadian at the time, maybe something like that, 175 Canadian at the time.
When Sean was listing all the pairs that he had for sale, Mike, did it sound like he was confessing to a crime or something?
I tell you, it felt like that's what it felt like.
We have him in the
Gross.
interrogation room.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's Just call me Seanjamin Kicks.
Call me
Yeah.
Ishmael.
That's right.
I even commented to Sean. I go that eventually you'll get to the point where you're going to be doubling up on release day with with the intention to sell one of the pairs to pay for both of the
pay
pairs.
for both pairs, right?
I mean, good for you, man. Like, and it's taken this long to do it, and that's a lot on you as well.
I know people out there are thinking this guy's fucking crazy. Like, get over it. All you did was sell a pair of sneakers. But I've never ever in my life, in the 35-year passion of sneakers, I've never sold a pair of sneakers. I've donated sneakers before. I've never sold a pair of sneakers. So it felt weird, but it felt good when I get my playoff 11s in hand. It'll feel extra good, extra worth it.
No, I've known Sean for years, and I still. How do you where are your shoes? Do you
Where are my
shoes? You have a
shoes?
room? You have a room?
I have a room, yeah.
Just a room. Okay.
I have an office in my basement that's not used, and so I have racks in that room.
It's a clean room.
Okay. Is
It's a
it
clean
like?
room.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Is it like
I need
mayor style? Like You got lanes?
Yeah, I got lanes. I got movable racks. I have
Nice.
movable racks, so I can get the
All right,
stuff.
all right, all right.
Although I need another rack because this past year I went a little bit nuts, and so
For all
they're now
the,
being piled up on the floor again.
For all the
Uh-oh.
Agassi stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Those
Agassi
poor
corner.
boxes at the bottom.
Just for the apparel alone.
Hey, can we take a moment of silence for the boxes at the bottom, everyone? And we're back. Okay.
So weird that we all close our eyes.
We
Sean,
all
if
know what we're
there's
talking about.
one more thing I could say to you about this whole
Sure.
reselling experience,
Mhm.
it's not your fault.
Don't do
Chris's-
that. Not you
Chris's
too,
fault.
Chris.
Sean, it's not your fault.
Don't do that, Chris. Not you too, man.
It's not your fault, Sean.
Uh,
And scene. Oh, that was good.
scene.
Fuck.
How you like them apples?
Yeah.
Applesauce, bitch. Anyways, congratulations, Sean. I'm sure we will
Thank you.
update the people on your StockX transaction.
You're no longer
Actually,
special.
If
Yeah.
you see me on Instagram holding a stack of hundreds,
Yeah, a stack of hundreds.
do not
Wow.
be surprised.
Wow. Oh my God. Now we're no longer calling Sean Uncle Scott or
No.
Scott Collard. He is now Sean X.
Sean X.
Sean X. That's
Sean
right.
X.
Or Scholar X,
Scholar X. Whichever one you want to go with. All right, guys. Let's get into an audience message, and we'll stop by Sneakers Corner to see what's going on in Sneakers Corner. And yeah, we'll wrap this up and get everyone could get on with their week. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Sorry to have held you up or anything like that. All right, let's start with the audience messages.
We have a message from Daryl Saria. It's at Debo27.
Debo! Shout out to
I think it
Wes.
was in response to a discussion that we had in a previous pod. He goes, "Oh, I would totally be in for some TSP merch.
Oh yes,
Perhaps a collab with Quality."
Oh,
possibly you.
Great episode, guys, and thanks for the Everything is Awesome song stuck in my head all day.
Yeah.
The Every Pair is Awesome for the Adidas.
Every pair is awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, TSP
there you go.
merch.
TSP merch. Now, Debo, you're not the first person. You
Yeah.
won't be the last person. We got to talk about it, boys. Now that we're
Yeah.
hearing it from the people, we should talk to our boys.
Now
We'll figure it
that Sean could fund the whole
can fund it,
project
yeah. You can
Exactly.
fund it,
with
yeah.
his resale
Yeah.
money.
We'll
Yeah.
just sell one pair of Chicago ones, and we're good.
There you go.
That'll
Merch
pay
for everyone.
everything.
Free merch for everyone.
That's right. That's
We
right.
said
guys,
it here first.
That's actually a great way to do it. We'll all take one shoe, we'll sell it on StockX, we'll put the money together, and that's how we'll pay for our merch.
sure. Yeah.
Sacrifice.
100% in for that one.
Sure.
I'm donating a pair of Vans skate highs.
Ooh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I thought Mike got frozen for a second there.
No.
He was
All right. Any other audience messages? That's it for now.
We'll call it. Yeah.
We'll call it. Thank you, Debo. Appreciate you. Keep
Mhm.
that running going. Moving on to Sneakers Corner. We have a message
yeah.
from Sneakers Corner. Let's hear it.
Right. This is a message from Kieran Knightley from at All That Sneaks on Instagram. Hold on.
Long-time listener living in London, and I just wondered if you guys had ever put your sneakers on display anywhere. I know Sean has with his Jordans at an event in Canada, but there was an exhibition that's on at the moment in London at the Design Museum, and I just thought you guys could nearly fill out that whole museum with what you have in your personal collection. I wondered if that's anything that you would think about doing as a group, or having a table on the side where you can sell some of them and things like that, if that's ever something you consider doing.
Great question.
Shout out.
Great
Yeah.
question. Now, Sean, of course, you've done a lot of showcasing your collection as a whole.
I've displayed, three times.
At different events, whether it be
Mhm.
SneakerCon, whether it be any sneaker kind of gathering, or even
Soul Exchange Canada.
Soul Exchange Canada.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah. Or Barley Funny.
Barley Funny, yes.
Barley Funny.
It was just, for me, it was just, I did Soul Exchange twice, and then Barley Funny was it. Those were the three.
But it's kind of cool when you have your display up and
felt
across
cool.
the way is Jumpman Bostic. And
Yeah,
this guy got some
We were
stuff.
back to back. The first time I displayed was with Jumpman Bostic. We were
Your first time you displayed, and you're beside Jumpman Bostic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very
Whoa.
cool. Very, very cool. And a great guy, very humble, nice guy.
Mhm.
But yeah, I have to say, it is a very, very nerve-wracking experience to bring all your precious sneakers to a public place and have them sprawled all over a table. And I mean, I was displaying a lot of mostly older stuff, like all my original stuff, early retros. I displayed original T-shirts from the 80s and 90s. I had, so it was like people coming by and like touching and grabbing stuff that I've had since I was like a teenager. I'm like, it felt really weird.
Get your greasy claws.
It felt
off my shoes.
weirder than me selling a pair of 2012 White Cement 4s.
Ooh.
Yeah, much weirder. And so it's very, very nerve wracking having all that, and then like getting stuff back to the car, and like you're worried that you're gonna get jumped or something. It's like, oh man,
a lot goes into it.
I don't regret the experience. I enjoyed the experience now that I got through it safe and sound. But in the moment, it was fun at the same time. But it was quite. I don't know that I would do it again. I've done it 3 times, and I think three's a charm.
Well, I think you have to have a certain criteria when it comes to displaying your shoes. Depending on your collection, is your collection just a wear?
Mm-hmm.
Is your collection just a stock on everything? Do you want to sell the shoes? Do you not want to sell the shoes? Do you just want to show people the shoes?
Yeah.
I think with your history and with everything that you've done in the past and your connection to, Jumpman and Jordan Brand and Nike, that really comes through in your displays.
Yeah.
Rather than if I was to do a display, it would just be a fucking table full of shoes, There's no story there.
What's at the front door, basically?
This is at the front door. This is still DS. Boom. Done. In a nutshell.
I wouldn't have like a theme.
I mean, you're the Jordan 1 guy, so I'm sure.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, which pairs do I pick? They're not, and like, a lot of them that are left are kind of worn. So why would I?
I don't even think at this point it's the sneaker world has exploded so much, and everybody has access to every sneaker.
Yeah,
I don't know that displaying, unless you've got like PEs, like player worn PEs and stuff like that. I don't know that people are going to show up to just see like a general release, anything, or even if it's a Travis Scott or a Union or
exactly.
Anybody can get them.
Maxes.
They might have to pay a lot of money for them, but anybody can get them. So it's not like I mean, maybe like not even for me. Like I guess I have some of the older stuff. Like I have the original stuff, but even that's like I don't know that people care that much anymore. I don't know. But maybe vintage seems to be in now, so who knows?
I think that's more of a display piece than anything else, because everything basically what you see on my Instagram would be my table.
Right.
Yeah.
And I literally transported my Instagram to my table. Like
exactly.
I took those throwback pictures I have of me in high school and stuff. Yeah. I blew them up and I put them with the shoes that were actually in the picture on the table. And so I sort of told a story like Mike was referring to.
It was
on my table. And so but to do that again, like a third time, I don't know that I could do it. I don't know.
Were there a lot of people that asked you questions about the shoes?
Yeah. A lot of them asked me, are those the same shoes that are in the picture? And I'd say yes. And they'd go, oh, cool.
I mean, you've made it at that point.
So there's that. I think, thank you. It is kind of cool. Or a lot of people just said, how much? They walked by. They picked up my fucking 1995 Air Jordan 2. How much?
How much? Like, put that shit down.
You put it down. Nothing's for sale. One guy got mad. Why are you even here?
Why are you here?
Well, I was asked to be here.
Why are you here?
I was actually paid to be here.
Yeah,
I didn't say that. I did not say that, but that's what happened.
You should have, and then smacked him in the back of the head on the way. Anyway, thank you so much, Kieran, for the Sneakers Corner question.
Yeah, very cool.
We really appreciate it. If anyone is listening and would like to send us a Sneakers Corner question, please record yourself on your phone, send it in to us at Sneaker Podcast DM so that we can play it over and over and over and over again. Don't make it so we can't hear it once and that's it, because that's not fun for anyone. And then we don't want to make you upset because you're like, man, they didn't play my question. because we didn't get your question. So make sure we get your question. Sneakers Corner. Love that. I love that. I like how
cool.
we're getting more involved with people. So, yeah. I don't display anything. Chris, do you have anything else you want to jump in for that question just at the end?
I display my disdain for
LeBron James.
I mean, let's quit while we're ahead.
Yes.
I mean,
Don't get me
Chris
started again.
displays his sneakers behind him while you're watching the podcast on YouTube.
Exactly. On the weekly basis, you can see
Exactly.
Chris's display
You can see.
behind him.
And that's like, I'm not good with fractions. So that's 1 out of a million of what's actually in his
He has
downstairs
1
basement.
million sneakers.
1 million.
1
sneakers.
million. All right, let's wrap it up. Hashtag free Clo, everyone. Hashtag free Clo is still in effect.
Yeah.
Chloe, hopefully we'll see you back here next week. Thank you so much to our boys at Quality for always keeping us dressed to the nines, keeping us fresh. Use that coupon code POD20, get 20% off your order, quality.com. Shipping super fast. And also, big shout out to our boy, Mr. Sean Wallach. Wally Kicks.
Congrats.
514
Yeah, man.
Restorations. Sneaker Logic _official TSB15 is coupon code for 15% off your organic sneaker cleaner made in Canada for everyone. Go check it out. If people want to find you on the gram, if people want to hear you rant some more, Sean, where can they hear you?
I've been told not to rant about anything on my page because I think people don't get upset.
Go well.
At AsCaller23 and at OG Support Group.
OG support group. Chris, if people want to find you, where can they do so?
At Christopher.Chu and at Traffic Boys.
Traffic Boys, Traffic Report. Go check it out. If you like New Balance or anything, if you just like Chris or Calby,
Who doesn't like Chris?
or Dato,
I mean, I could name a few people, but
or Mr. Q.
No one asked you.
Anyway, no one asked you.
they're both on the pod with him right now.
Right, exactly. If you want to get myself, you can get myself at On Air with Mike D. Get us at the Sneaker Podcast. Send us a message if you want to be on Sneakers Corner. Until next week, have a great day. Have a great night, everyone. Keep them laced. Peace.
Deuces.